We're back in the shed, more project box coming your way. It is a little bit cold out, so I've been warming the room up, and yeah, the heat has been going full pelt for a couple of about 20 minutes now. It's not warm, but we'll carry on regardless. We've had a letter. We love receiving your letters here at the BBC. Here it is, the letter, and I don't know if you can see on the back. It's from Team Malice, and inside there is a letter and some other things. And the letter reads as follows: "Thank you for being a fan of BattleBots. We enjoy doing this because of fans like you. I hope you enjoy the rest of the season and continue cheering for all the teams." That's from Bunny, the team captain of Malice. Thank you, Bunny. Much appreciated for the awesome goodies that you've sent. You sent some stickers, which, of course, some of which will end up on the project box. So we've got this one that I definitely think is going on, which is this really cool sort of holographic outline of Malice. Very nice indeed. We've got this one, sort of a cartoon artist rendition. We've got a couple similar ones, but they're gloss. There's them. One of them will end up in my book of stickers. Got this one, which is a CAD. We've got this one, sort of artist rendition of Bunny. We've got a Malice evil bunny ears sticker, and we've got this holographic purple weapon version of Malice, and we've got the Malice round sticker with the weapon on it. So that's really cool. I'm going to stick some of them onto the project box right about now, and I'm going to save some of them to go into the sticker book, and some of them go onto a box that I collect all of my Hexbug toys together in, so some of them will go on there as well. So they're going into good They're going into good places. Thank you very much, Bunny. It's much appreciated. So where were we up to? Where did we go? Where did we come from, Cotton Eye Joe? We've got this so far. I'm not sure that was a good decision, but it's happened now. I might undo that. Yeah, no, didn't work how I wanted it to. We've got the other bits all cut out. We showed basically all the cut out bits last time and then stopped. So today we're going to put it all together, and what do you got? Bibbidi bobbidi, hopefully a robot. So we have a completed chassis. Here it is. It doesn't have a roof on yet because I need to chuck all the wiring in. It is going to be a very tight fit. I need to fit a switch onto here as well somehow, I've just remembered. That'll be interesting. I'm sure we can work that out easily though. It's looking like the receiver is going to have to be the first thing to go in, so I'm going to start shoving things in and hope for the best. Everything is in. I've come up with a way to put the receiver here, and what I will do is I will use this spare piece, I knew I had it for some reason, to just sort of cover that section like so when it's all done. Now I'm moving on to a bit that we like to call soldering. Part of the safety of this robot is that it has to have a safety switch. Here it is. And to do that, you wire it up using some JST connectors. This end plugs into the battery, this end plugs into the receiver. The way you do this is you just choose a colour. I'm going to go with red so you can see it better. And you put it into one of these and one of these. And on the other end, you just do black to black, like so, and it becomes the rest of that circuit. What you might also want is a piece of heat shrink, just to go over the top of this, so that you haven't got exposed wiring there. And up here, I might just hot melt glue over the connections just to make sure that they stay there.
Please remember, building robots is dangerous and shouldn't be attempted without great care.
The eagle-eyed among you might notice that I've changed clothes. This is because it's been 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, it's been about a week and a day actually. Where did I get up to? Because I sort of had to drop everything and go. Well, I got very close to finishing. I put all the wiring into the robot and attached the switch as well, and we have a little robot. Look at him go. It's all in there, all the wiring stuffed in. I came up with a clever solution of putting that spare front plate here. I can't remember if I filmed that or not, but anyway, that's what I've done. The motors are attached and everything is all connected, and there's wheels touching the ground, and it moves along lovely, and oh, it's just wonderful. One minor snag, it won't bind, and unfortunately where I need to put the bind plug is behind this piece of plastic. So I'm gonna have to take this bit of plastic off again and bind it again. I've got my transmitter here, featuring this that I don't like and want to replace. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do right about now. Is I'm going to take the front section off again. I'm going to bind it quickly. Then I'm going to reattach the front section, and then it should be done. I've made another decision as well that this battery is going to stay in this robot, so I am going to be gluing the lid on. I could try screwing it on, but it would just be attached to the servo, and the servo is only glued to a wall. It's not the best option for doing top armour, so yeah, I think I'm going to just glue it on with the charging cable sticking out the back, as you can see there. Ta-da! So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So here is the receiver, that thing there. You can see that everything is attached to it. You've got the motors, you've got the servo, and you've got the battery. I have just put these round a different way so that the thing will work. I realised that I'd done everything wrong. So I've gone back and rewired it all, but it's all good, it's all fine, everything still works. So, binding. You take your little bind plug. Here is mine. It is literally just a loop with 2 connectors there, and they're going to attach to this side, the, we'll say left, if this is the left and that's the right. It's the leftmost one, which you want to leave open, clear, all of that jazz, and you're going to just slide the bind plug on like that. Okay, when you turn it on, you'll see it flashes repeatedly. Bum bum bum. That's a good thing. Right, so this is going to differ on whatever transmitter you're using. On this one specifically, I'm going to press and hold the scrolly thing. I'm going to scroll model setup. That's the one. We're going to say model select, and we're going to select a new model. So we've got our crap heap in here, we've got wheelie big wheels, forge, flipper, crikey, etc, etc, etc. So we're going to go to a clear one. We're going to go for model 7. We're going to select model 7. I have selected model 7. Model name, we're going to call this, there we go. It's now called Pan. And we're going to scroll down to bind. You can see that they're talking to each other. And that should be it. I now should have controlled movement of the robot. So if we come out of all of this, and I don't know what any of this is on, so look out for that. We're going to put this somewhere in the middle. Oh, and it moves. Look at that, lovely stuff. Not quite how I want it to, but that is something I can sort out in a moment. For now though, we're going to reseal that bad boy into here once I have removed L-bind plug. And actually, before I do that, I'm just going to make sure it still works. So we'll turn everything on. Should have a connection. Yep. Cool. Everything still works. So always check before you start sealing everything up, like I didn't. That is cool. We'll turn it off. And let's seal it back inside where it should be. And because I kind of screwed up taking it off, I've made a new panel, and this one goes the whole width of the front, which is nice. Also, we get to do this again. Oh yeah, lovely. Something for all you ASMR people out there. Yeah. Let's do this thing. While that last bit of glue dries, I thought I would do a bit of a weigh-in. So, let's pop it on top, see what we got. 131 plus a brush. 144, that is very in weight. We'll obviously need to think about attaching it next. The brush is not going to be any further than outside of the dustpan. You can see I've already put a slight bend in it. And it's going to be mounted somehow on top like this. I've not quite worked out how. I've also not quite worked out if I want the bit sticking out the back. I think maybe yes, but the whole concept of this is that it's going to be a bit of a clamper, so the old servo can move from side to side and take the brush with it. And it's going to just squeeze the opponent. Give it a little hug, jellyfish style, you know, that classic great robot. Now, Mr. Robot, are you all done yet? You're not? Ah. Do you want this brush? Can't nod. Can't nod. So I've done a bit of a combo. We've got the screw going into the servo mount. You can see I've glued it in place as well. I've not quite glued it into the position I wanted it. I'd have rather the servo started over here, but that is not where it's going to start. It will start about there. You know, it's okay. I can cope with that, and I think I can make it swing that fast. So I suppose the last thing to do is give it a bit of a test drive. So finally, having planned this thing mid last year, I have Pandemonium all done. It was a challenge because I mucked up a few things, but so long as you get those things right first time, this was a pretty simple build. You know, it's perspex. You got the these corner bracket things from Wilco. Other stores are available. All of the electronics came from the Bristol Bot Builders store, so make sure you go and check them out. Otherwise, yeah, that is it. I got one screw and a brush from eBay. That is all. And the receiver was from eBay as well. This is it. This is as easy as it gets. This is a Bantz legal Antweight. Finally, a legal Antweight for quite a niche class, but still a fun class. This is a lot of fun. This is almost exactly how I hoped it would come out. I am very, very happy with this, and I hope you enjoyed it too. That is all for this time. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a like. Do subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I shall see you in the future for other Project Box projects.